Alright, so typical beginner mistakes and why you should avoid them. I'm gonna give you 3 of them. Okay? The 3 most common mistakes that beginners make in the gym. The first one, training for long period of times. Let me give you an example so you can start grasping what I'm trying to say here. A runner that has been running for a long period of time, for most of his life, he's already used to running, okay? So if he were to enter a 10K, which is essentially about 6 miles, he could be easily training for that in a shorter amount of time because he has been training most of his life, or a vast majority of his life, or his time for that event. A beginner that is just starting off to hit that 6-mile range will not benefit him at all because his body's not used to it. It's going to create too much of a big impact on his body and on his health. For a beginner, if you want to start in the gym, you need to take things slow, going step by step. What do I mean by that? Instead of doing all this crazy stuff that most beginners want to do, like for example doing advanced techniques like for example superset, drops, pyramids and all that stuff, focus more on the compound movements. Master the bench press, master the squats, master the deadlift, master the military press. Focus on your strength training and do it for a prolonged period of time before entering into this other type of training that involves more of advanced techniques like what I just previously mentioned. So that's number 1, training for a long period of time. Number 2, ego. Most of them you will see that they will start lifting, or at least attempt to try to lifting heavy, and they're sacrificing the form. You know, the form is the most important component when lifting weights if you want to develop the muscle, because you need to be able to target that muscle when you are going through the range of motion. So if your form is not where it needs to be, you're not going to be targeting whatever you're trying to target. For example, the bicep, if you want to target the bicep, your elbow must be able to stay where it needs to stay in order to target that muscle. But if you're all over the place, you already know that you're already starting to use other muscles such as the deltoids, the back, in order to lift that weight. So ego lifting is another problem that beginners usually face. And the third one is, it doesn't really have to do with the gym, but it's also associated with nutrition. Most of the time you will see beginners just eating calories in abundance, but they're empty calories. What do I mean by this? That they're usually eating just junk food, just focusing on things like, for example, fast foods or processed foods and all that kind of stuff. Those are empty calories. By empty calories, I mean that they don't have any nutritional density. So no vitamins, no minerals, none of that stuff. There's nothing healthy about it because they're mostly just fried food, processed food. They don't contribute that much to the muscle gain that you're trying to achieve. So when trying to develop the muscle, it's most important to choose the correct foods. And I will be making more videos about this, but you know, focusing more on the lean meats, focusing more on the complex carbohydrates, focusing more on the healthy fats. That's what's really going to give you that extra boost that you're trying to look, and you're going to achieve it faster if you go this route. In the description down below, there's a link for the Telegram group that is completely free. You can ask me any question that you want for free. I will answer. You can direct message me or in the same group. Okay? You can also follow me on social media. There's going to be the links down below. And remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.